Hey guys, Furum here, and today I'm going to be showing you the new king of lower-ranked multiplayer in Asphalt 8, the BMW M2. Now this car was given away for free during the Holiday Giveaway Cup at the end of 2016 and the Giveaway Cup in January of 2017. A lot of people max pro it for events, but where it really shines is in multiplayer. Now this is my tuning. My upgrades are for top speed, 5, and nitro only 1. The nitro is not needed, but I did it for some reason. Now I have 4 on tires and 4 on drivetrain in the pro kits, and it's an elite car. So my elite tuning, top speed all the way up, everything else all the way down. This gives you the most top speed that you can at this rank, pretty much. So let's get into a race and see how this goes. So here, the first race on the newly named Azure Coast. Starting out, I have nothing running, no tuning kit, no nitro starter, and the servo just bumped me. I'm glad I didn't get knocked down. This is so I can show you what it does for the people that do not always run those things in multiplayer. I usually do, but some people don't. So, there's a servo and 2 Donkervorts in this race, which was, in my previous low-rank video, my number 1, but it has since then been replaced by a lot of other cars. So, you can see they're falling away in the back. The Shelby Cobra was, for a long time, the real king of this rank. It was a mastery reward if somebody managed to get 1,050 licenses. The M2 is pretty much the king now. So here you can see that the M2 has great handling around these corners, using my drift punch method of drifting, then hitting nitro in the middle of the turn to get around it faster. Now, that's what a lot of people do to get around them. So, at this point, I'm quite far ahead of them. I made my car this almost red, pretty much red, because I could not make it purple, and I like making all my cars purple. So, oh well. Red is the second best color. So, here we're coming up pretty close to the finish line. I believe you will see that both the Donkervorts were running Tuning Kit Nitro Starter. Now, the problem with the Donkervort running Tuning Kit Nitro Starter is Tuning Kit bonus is very weak. It's like 25 points. This car's Tuning Kit bonus is 67 points. So, let's see what we had. Yep. One higher ranked Donkervort running Tuning Kit and Nitro Starter, and one slightly lower rank just running Tuning Kit. Now, it took one 12 seconds to finish after me, and another one, 15 seconds. So, let's move on to the next race. Now, this race is in Sector 8. Now, there's 7 people here. You can see a Range Rover there, that guy that I just passed. Range Rover used to be, I believe, the second best car at this rank, and then the M2 showed up. Because the first was Shelby Cobra, then the M2 showed up, which is now number 1, and the Cobra is number 2. So, yes. Now, I recorded a video on this track a while back of me finding a UFO, and if you would like to watch that, I will put the link in the description. So, yes, as you can see, it takes these corners very nicely. And here, when I run out of nitro, I use my technique called wagging, which is just my name for it. It's not really, I didn't come up with the technique, but I came up for the name, I believe, for wagging, which is going back and forth to gain nitro. Now, you can see up top that I can go 229 miles per hour with nitro going. So I go up here. Some people go to the left, way to the left in this section. I'm not sure which one is faster. I have heard that this way is faster for cars that accelerate nicely, like the M2, and cars that do not accelerate nicely, like the Camaro, should go to the left. And the Camaro was my number 1 spot in top 3 mid-rank cars for multiplayer. I will put a link to that in the description too, if you would like to see that. So, we are coming up to the finish line here. Let's see how far behind the Donkervort and the Range Rover are. So, Donkervort was higher, Range Rover was slightly lower. Wow, he's got a colored name. The colored name people are usually really good. Then that poor DS Servo running Tuning Kit Nitro Starter getting beat by all these ones that didn't. So, Donkervort finished 16 seconds behind. Let's see how long it takes for the Range Rover. Range Rover finished 22 seconds behind. He was in pro, higher than me actually. So yes, these are the other people in it. Let's move on to the next race, in which I have Tuning Kit and Nitro Starter to show you what it can do. So, there's another M2 in this race. You see a yellow one right there that I just bumped into. So yes, as you can see, it starts up fairly nicely. I can go 239 miles per hour with a tuning kit and nitro starter. It usually shows 238, but it can get up to 239. So yes, makes around these turns in Rio nicely, and eventually you'll start to see one green dot behind me start to pull away from the pack. That is that other M2. So here I go down the side and punch through all these barriers to get a bunch of nitro, which is really nice. On cars that have good nitro efficiency, your nitro pretty much stays constant if you have it running while going through there. Here, I've learned it's best to go on the beach and not to go to the right on the street, because there's a high chance of wrecking if you go off there. So come in here, wagon again. Another thing I really like about this car is it doesn't depend on nitro. Now, there's two other cars, the ED Design Torque and the Honda Integra Type R, that can reach almost, not quite, the speed at this rank. However, they are heavily reliant on nitro, and if they have no nitro, they're going to fall way behind. So, I will show you in some screenshots at the end of this race some Cobras I have beat, and Honda Integra. I was not able to get a video recording of Cobra in a race with me, unfortunately, but I have beat them several times. Now on the second lap, we go down the right here to get the right barriers. This is a very good strategy for getting nitro on this track in that section. See, this does have a very good nitro efficiency, so that trick works fairly well. So we're coming close to the end of this race. This one was a 2-lap race rather than a 1-lap race like the other ones. So we're about to finish. That other M2, let's see how far behind me he actually finishes. So finished. And let's see. So, he was almost my rank. He finished 7 seconds behind me. And this poor Max Pro Alfa Romeo GTA running both things is going to finish a long time behind. The Alfa Romeo Mito GTA is no good in multiplayer. It has a very bad nitro efficiency and very low speed for its rank. So, he finished a good 20 seconds behind after the other M2. In this screenshot, I beat 3 Cobras. One was 100 above me. In this one, I beat 30 higher ranked M2. And in this screenshot, there is a Honda Integra Type R and Shelby Cobras that were way above me. More Shelby Cobras that were like 60 above me in Tokyo. And some triple boosted Range Rovers and M2s that were higher. And 2 Shelby Cobras, triple boosted. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you found this video useful. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and would like me to make more Asphalt 8 videos, and I will see you later. Goodbye!